from the shotgun. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Oh, it's a safety! Brought down in the end zone. Wesley Williams got him! And what a start for this Duke defense!
We did lose 2 games, but we felt in a lot of ways our team was still getting better. And sometimes, results don't show improvement. And I think Saturday at NC State showed that we are an improving football team, and we still think our best game is ahead of us.
James works his way to the left, now back to the right. Sizing up the defense, finds Tyrese Proctor with 15 to shoot. Off of the screen set by Malawach, probing, floats it up, and Malawach throws it down.
I feel more optimistic tonight losing than I did even before, because you find out in this game the character of your team, the heart that they have, and this team's got a lot of heart.
Blue Devils have picked up their 7th win of the season. Another dominant defensive effort for the Blue Devils, 29-19 in the offense. A good night as well. Murphy having perhaps his best performance of the season. 3 touchdowns in total, and the Blue Devils have beaten the Wolfpack by 10. 29-19, the final score as they come on the road and get it done.
It's a huge win for our program. Winning away in the conference had been something that of all the great accomplishments of the program the last couple of years, that's something that had kind of been hard for us to get. The way we did it, taking a 2-score lead in the second half. We've had the lead in all 3 of our ACC road games, and so our guys had to believe that they could close out somebody, and to close somebody out on their senior day, 1 win away from bowl eligibility against an in-state rival, that's as sweet as it gets. With the ACC doing away with divisions, you lose a lot of your common opponents, but what we gain from that is now we will play the big 4 schools every year. So that really is our division. So it's hard for us to think about pursuing an ACC championship without winning a state championship first, and we're 2/3 of the way to that right now.
And from the shotgun, here's the snap. 4-man rush. Bailey in trouble, has to step up in the pocket, trying to run, trying to escape. He does. The official got in the way, and he lost the ball, trying to get a first down. Bergeron knocked it out, and I think the Blue Devils have it at the 32. Yes, they do. The first takeaway of the afternoon. The Littles bring the blitz. They get into the backfield, and Stinson's got him. Sack back at the 12-yard line. Jalen Stinson, his first sack of the season, comes at a great time. Blue Devils rush 4. He's got time. Pats the football, goes down the middle. It's intercepted. Deflected and picked up by Terry Moore. Down the left sideline, 30. Trying to get blockers, 25, and he's down to the 20-yard line. The Blue Devils get their 2nd turnover of the night. And for Terry Moore, that's his 3rd of the season.
The defense was relentless the entire night. And the way they defended their red zone, it's one of our goals as a defense is to out-tough the opposition in the red zone. And hard to run the ball against. We were hard to run the ball against all day. And and you have a young quarterback. It's tough. Red zone, quarterbacking is one of the harder things to do because space is limited. And our guys made some great efforts down there that held them to field goals, which was the difference in the game.
4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. The Blue Devils leading 5-0. Deep drop all day. Murphy going to load the cannon on the right for Jordan Moore. And it's a touchdown! Jordan Moore from 45 yards out has his 6th of the season. And Malik Murphy dancing on the Wolfpack logo at midfield. Here's the snap. Murphy to throw. Looking that way. Goes underneath. It's caught inside the 5. Hagans is into the end zone for the touchdown. Samir Hagans with his 3rd of the season. And the Blue Devils stretch the lead here in the 4th quarter. It's 25-12 with the extra point to come.
Malik Murphy, cool, calm, collected in the pocket.
That was Malik's best game. It was tough. They were blitzing a lot. It was hard to get anything going in the run game. And they're playing a lot of tight coverage. And so you need a quarterback with great accuracy that can throw it to where only his guy has a chance to make a play, and he was able to do that.
I just have to trust the guys. All I can do is kind of throw it into their vicinity, and they have to go out there and make the play. Honestly, once the ball gets there to them, it's all up to them to go and get it out the air. So I think my receivers, they're great. All I can ask for as a quarterback, guys that want the ball and go get the ball when they see it.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade. It fuels the best because it is the best. By Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires. And by Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,500 in total savings plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
From creating memories to finding the perfect gift, let us make this holiday season a little easier. Right now, save up to $60 on select AS battery sets. Happy holidays from Steel.
Duke Football 360 with Dave Harding. Presented by Continental Tire, the smart choice in tires.
The Blue Devils coming off a win against NC State. Coach, we got a good grouping of plays from all over the field to take a look at today.
Yeah, something from all three phases. But I wanted to highlight, you on the road, you got to start fast. And special teams, our specialists were remarkable this game. Cade Reynoldson doing an unbelievable job. Bombs a punt. Corners are doing a great job. Our missiles down that get underneath the ball. Kamari Robinson downs it inside the 5-yard line. It's a 63-yard punt and pins NC State backed up for our first defensive possession. So again, great pocket, great protection by the guys up front. Let's Cade. Bomb went out there. I mean, look at the ball flies 20 yards over the returner's head. So great effort. So now the defense has a chance. They get a tackle for loss on the first play. Play 2. All right, they get us into a spread formation, and I want to show you again a couple of things here. Is the quarterback's going to turn? It's a zone read with an RPO, and he potentially wants to throw it out here. He pulls it. VJ Anthony's dropped to the flat, so really the bubble is dud. Aaron Hall is our quarterback player, so he does a great job. He just would play the quarterback, and so he makes him cut back, and he cuts back into Wes Williams, and we score on defense. A safety on the second play of the game. I don't think C.J. Bailey, the quarterback, had a right move to make there. I mean, he was going to be in trouble regardless. No, there's no doubt. Watch how great technique ends up making great plays. Watch Wes Williams here. Watch the move he puts on this guard. Puts him to his knees. Cam Bergeron's blitzing right behind. So even the same thing, even if they hand the ball off, that might have been problematic for them. But certainly that was the worst case scenario for them and a great start for us to start fast on defense. So now, we can talk about offense, but we're going to go to the Wayback Machine for a second, because as we were watching the film of last year's game, happened to notice the big touchdown here to Calhoun, a great throw by Henry, okay, and a big-time play in last year's game, that down here at the bottom of the screen is Jordan Moore. And I mentioned to Jordan, I said, hey, on that double move last year, I saw you were wide open too. And he kind of laughed. And the reason why that was funny is because we had the same play in this year. So now the offense has a chance to start fast and really, solidify a great first quarter for us. It's almost the exact same formation. They're in a slightly different defense, but it's still one-on-one on the outside. And we've got Jordan Moore and Eli both running the double moves. Football is a funny game, right?
Yeah.
So the funny thing this year is Eli is completely past his man wide open, where the corner to Jordan's side does a nice job as board discipline, stays on top. But now it just comes down to execution. And Malik just makes an absolutely perfect throw. And how many times have we seen this from number 8 this year, right? Just, contested catches, great confidence to make plays in front of our fans, in front of our cheerleaders. What a great moment that was.
And great protection on a long developing throw down the field. He had all day to throw.
All day. And actually does a really nice job. See his helmet? So he's looking at the safety, so the safety didn't know which way he was going with the football. And then right there, boom, right there, see the eyes turn. And again, as I mentioned, the ball placement, it's pretty good coverage. Not a lot of place for that ball to go. He puts it to one spot. And again, Jordan to make this catch, fall over the pylon for a touchdown. Tremendous play.
And even though Eli was wide open on the other side, he's still celebrating.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And we know that Eli will get his.
Exactly.
So we start fast, right? 12-0, one of our best first quarters of the year, right? Have a chance right before halftime to really take control of the game, right? And all of a sudden, oh no, the one thing you can't have happen is we turn the ball over. Eli's trying to make a play, gets caught in traffic, and they rip the ball out, okay? And all of a sudden, you realize NC State's got a great chance to seize momentum. And I want to pause the film right about here, and you can see that we're still about 3 yards behind. We've got offensive linemen, quarterbacks. This looks like this might go all the way for a touchdown. And instead of us taking a 2-score game, they may have a chance to take the lead going to halftime in a half that we really felt that we dominated. Watch the effort from Jake Taylor. This is a sight to see. Never gives up, comes all the way down the field, makes the tackle by the 20-yard line. And there's multiple other efforts too. Watch Star Thomas. Watch where Star Thomas comes from. And this is just an example of the culture of the program. You got offensive lineman Mike Isakian in a full sprint, or Craycraft in a full sprint, Queso Brown in a full sprint. Here comes Jordan. He can't catch the ball, but
I love where Jordan Moore started in the end zone.
Yeah.
He's standing almost out of the field to play and to find his way back into the mix.
It's a 4-point play because they get 3 out of this instead of 7, right? And so even though it was a tough play to have to swallow, we still were able to go in the locker room with the lead, right? So now it's a matter of can we finish? And it comes to special teams, and I love the way that the sport of football will put you back in a situation. We know how hard the SMU ending was, right? And how tough that was on our field goal protection unit and on Todd Polino. And with a chance to make it a 2-score game with just over 2 minutes left from basically 50 yards out, right? Great strain all over the yard right here. Bruno Finas taking 2 guys on. I mean, they can't go anywhere. We got a huge wall built, long edge right here. Great hold by Cade. And Todd just bangs it right through. So great for his confidence, great for the team. Look at everybody celebrate. We knew this was a big point. They had done a great job of jumping over again and trying to jump over our protection. Big guys held firm, sturdy. The kick that really sealed the win for us.
I think this is one of the toughest jobs in football, too. You just got to be strong.
It's thankless.
Yeah.
You got to take it.
No doubt.
When you see the referee's hands go up like that, it's a great feeling for everybody.
It makes up for it. Well, you can see the Blue Devils improving on a week-by-week basis. Big plays being had, great effort all across the board.
Celebrate the moments that matter with a beautiful piece of jewelry or a luxury timepiece from Reed's. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
It's bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating, you're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Head to Bojangles and grab your tailgate box today.
In the heart of downtown Atlanta, we are set for one of the premier matchups in the opening month of the college basketball season. Two of the four winningest programs in the history of the sport, Duke and Kentucky, will meet for the 24th time tonight. And while the Wildcats lead the overall series by a game, of late, the Blue Devils have certainly had the upper hand, winning 9 of their last 11 with the Wildcats, including 3 of the 4 meetings in the Champions Classic. To the left, it's Tyrese Proctor off of the screen, sizing up the defense. Butler has him on a switch. Now Caleb has it. Wants to drive into the paint, kicks to the left. Proctor, a ball fake, and a 3. Now it's Sion James driving in to rock the rim and tie the game at 19.
What an attack by Sion James right through the defense and just flushed it home.
As we see Butler bring it across midcourt, greeted by Gillis. Trying to get by him on the right. Got to the free throw line. And on Malawach, the floater is swatted out of bounds. Get that out of there. Here comes Kentucky down by 2. Oh, the lead ahead pass deflected and stolen by Proctor. Now Knipple going to try to go it alone. He'll find Flag to lay it in. Floating in off the left. He's got 12. Timeout, Kentucky. Trying to drive Knipple into the paint. Rises up, missed it. The rebound dunk follow wouldn't go. Third opportunity taken away as Proctor went to the deck and saved it to Knipple. 3-on-3. Kahn to the baseline, off the window and in. Kahn Knipple with 5, and the Blue Devils lead by 6, 30-24. Now Tyrese, he's had the hot hand, a crossover, a drive, put it up, left it short. Malawach, an offensive rebound, back up and in. Come on, going to work, and the lead is 10 for the first time tonight. Tyrese bodied up by Butler, fed it back to Cooper. 10 to shoot, behind the back of the dribble, got into the paint, rises up, and counted. Cooper Flag now with 19, and the Blue Devil lead is back to 6, 63-57. Trailing by 2, they get it into Cooper Flag. He's been the story tonight, 21 and 11. He's got it on the left, sizing up Rhea. Backs him down into the paint through contact, counted! And a chance for 3. Cooper Flag doing everything, and he'll go to the line to try to give him the lead. 77-72 is the final score as the Blue Devils fall by 5 here in Atlanta in the Champions Classic. They had 4 double figures. Cooper Flag was spectacular, 26 and 12, but not enough as the Blue Devils fall by 5.
Incredibly proud of our team. I thought we came out, played a great first half, really competed at a high level, and give Kentucky credit for the plays they've made. I think they showed incredible maturity, and their experience came out in that second half, no question. For us, it's disappointing because you're winning for 27 minutes, and our guys competed. They played hard. This guy to my right, at 17 years old, what he does and how he competes and how he shows up, I couldn't be more proud of him. Could not be more proud of him coaching this guy, man. We got a long season to go. I feel more optimistic tonight losing than I did even before, because you find out in this game the character of your team, the heart that they have. And this team's got a lot of heart. They kept coming at us, making shots, and we had an answer. We just kept answering, and came down to one more play at the end. And give them credit, tip your hat to them. For us, we're going to grow and learn from this. I promise you that. But got a locker room full of guys who are disappointed, heartbroken. I'm with them, and we're going to get better.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a big experience. We started 3 freshmen, so I know me, Con, and Kaman learned a lot from tonight. Playing some big minutes, for sure, was definitely a big learning experience for us. It's just basketball. We came out, we competed. a bunch of plays that we can clean up on and get better at. But at the end of the day, it's just basketball.
We're going to be in these moments a lot together, and I trust his instincts, and I probably could have put him in a better position, to be honest. And but he's got to touch it and trust that good things are going to happen. And I wish you could say that every time it's going to work out, and that's not reality. And I'm just so proud of him, man. Again, what he did in that game. Well, he willed us in that game. He willed us, especially down the stretch, to have 12 rebounds. Again, 26, and I think he'd tell you he's got more in him too, but again, I want him to touch it down the stretch.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
Can they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle.
Really?
Really.
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah, road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Hear live, out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
It's easy to take for granted when you have a sold-out arena all the time, and our students, our fans, to pull up to the gym this morning and see people camping out, not just for one game, but for every game. It's amazing. It's the best, something I never want our players, our staff, our program to ever take for granted. So thank you to the fans.
Blue Devils flowing up by 14. It's Knipple, drives, kicks to the corner. Gillis hits a three. And a timeout taken by Maine. An absolute avalanche. A 14-0 run to open up a 17-point lead. Back up top, it comes for Gribben. Now further to the right, stolen by Flag. And a run out and a little showtime with the two-hand stuff. They don't have a field goal in 8.5 minutes, and they won't get one here. A steal by James, a chance to run, steps through and scores again. Now 5 in double figures for head coach John Shire, and it's 91-58 with 2:06 to go.
You know, when you feel a guy to your right and to your left, that's about the team. You know, when you add a Sion and Etta Mason, they're over themselves. You know, they've already gone through the experiences of a freshman, sophomore, trying to find out who they are, and it brings security with those guys. Malik is very close to that as well. And then our freshmen, I just think our freshmen are mature, you know, beyond their years, and they're about the right things. They're about being coached, and I'm lucky. You know, I'm lucky to coach these guys and that they want to be here. And but again, I think that needs to show even more as we face more adversity as the season wears on.
Dangerous pass, and it is stolen this time by James. 2-on-1, here's the lob, and Flag to throw it down.
James to Proctor to flag. A great fast break off the defense. Blue Devils up by 3.
So the screen does Knipple. Tyrese going to launch again. Oh, he's feeling it. Rains it in off the right. 3 threes since halftime, and it's 60-31. Caleb room to shoot if he wants it. Sizing it up. Instead, he'll drive. What a nice screen by Brown. Then the find to Maluach to rock the rim. Outstanding offense.
I know they respond. And, you know, when we challenge these guys in practice, film sessions, on the court during games, they respond to you. And it's that's why I was talking about our leadership. Our leadership is strong. The connectivity is strong on this team. And then, you know, you don't have to coach playing hard. You know, you don't have to coach effort. You're coaching reads, you're coaching strategy. It's not about the effort or the intensity that these guys have to play with, which is rare, you know, and we got to continue to expand that limit of how hard to play and all that, but they do it naturally.
C.J. Bailey, the freshman quarterback out of Miami, goes to work standing in his own end zone, gives it to Smothers running right. The Blue Devils ready for it. Williams and company rip him down back at the 2. Aaron Hall in on the tackle as well. The Blue Devils second in the country in tackles for loss, nearly 9 per game, and they get one on the first play from scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, it's Murphy running left, cuts back inside, he'll take it in for the touchdown! Malik Murphy with his legs gives the Blue Devils the lead.
It was huge to know that we beat UNC, and now we beat NC State, so we got one more in-state opponent in Wake Forest. It was a huge win for Durham, so I was excited about last weekend.
There was a culture game. I think the way our guys compete for each other, the way that they stay positive, they stay ready, is a big part of our success.
You have a heartbreaking loss one week, and the next week you go out and you fight hard and you don't get it done. Then that takes a lot out of you. Football is an emotional game, but I mean, we've been building this mental and emotional toughness since January, so it's not going to be shaken by 2 games. I think we were just able to put our hard head on, go to work, and just say we got to get it done. We got to turn this thing around, and get it going in the right direction, and we were able to do that. So it was super fun.
We did lose 2 games, but we felt in a lot of ways our team was still getting better. And sometimes, you know, results don't show improvement. And I think Saturday at NC State showed that we are an improving football team, and we still think our best game is ahead of us. I think the most important thing, and when you're playing in November, is to get your body as healthy as you possibly can, and be mentally fresh. You know, you want to be a mentally excited team. We get one more game in front of our home fans who've been fantastic for us this year. And this is a really talented Virginia Tech team that had high expectations because they have really good players. So we need to continue to try to find a way to play our best game in all 3 phases.